What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Thursday. One more day left in this week. Wild stuff, lots of cool things, great reveals from Marvel Legends. Been saying it for last couple weeks, but wow, a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, you guys are in the chat, getting it going already. Bear with me. I'm trying to get my cameras perfectly just lined up just so we're still work in progress. Now I still got to get some decorations, some posters behind me. I don't know. Yeah, they're just out of reach for me to pull up some suggestions. But next week, don't be surprised if there's some stuff behind me. Anyway, let's see who all is here right now. And there's a lot of y'all. So it's like, wow. It's a party. I feel like I'm late to my own party. Anyway. Blake Tarpley's here. What's up, Jeff and the Figure Files fans? What's up, Blake? How are you? Lawson's in the building as well. What's up, Lawson? Badger Wolf Prime. Good evening, Plastic Family. What's up, Badger Wolf? James Green. Hey, hey. What's up, Thursday Night Figure Crew? What's up, Jeffrey? What's up, man? Lawson's got some boss fight studio work coming. That's neat. Snake Eyes. Howdy. Oops, sorry. I went too far ahead. I started cheating and reading early, but now I'm trying to go back and catch up. All right. So Lawson says, I'm always happy to make these live streams because I really enjoy Jeffrey and all you guys. Me too. Let's get a group hug in real fast. The kind of action figure community that's nice to be a part of. Here. Yeah, I mean, I did not want this to be some thing where we're all sniping at each other. That's no fun. I mean, we're talking about figures. Keep it light, keep it entertaining, and have a good time. We can debate. We can think somebody's opinion's wrong. Just as long as we'll tell them you're a stupid idiot for having a different opinion than mine. We're all good. We're having a good time here. And James Green says that's what we're here for. This group is great. You guys are great. I'm just a facilitator or the mouthpiece. Jeffrey always keeps things light, which I greatly appreciate. I often gripe about action figures not being the way I like to see them because I'm 54. Get off my lawn. Don't forget to go yell at the clouds too, Lawson. That's always fun. James Green, I really like what's coming up from the Legends team so far. Same. So much stuff. It's amazing. This year is being really great for them. And then Lawson goes, Classified has been killing it for 2 years now. Every figure is amazing. So many amazing figures. I think they'll make for a fun discussion today. David Thanos, what's up, Fig Fam? What's up with you, man? Brent Dash, what's up, Thursday Night Crew? Hey, Brent, 80s kid from the 90s. What's up, toy enthusiasts? What's up, Jeff? What's up, 80s? Afton Child, hello. David Thanos. I told Jeffrey in one of his videos that it's awesome seeing Marvel and G.I. Joe go at it at the end. We win. Seriously. I mean, it's like being a fan of wrestling during the Monday Night Wars era. You didn't have to be Team WCW or Team NWO or Team WWF. We hadn't gotten the F out at that point. It was great because you could just go back and forth. Oh, you got a commercial break? Sorry for y'all. Click. It was great times. And we reaped the benefits of it right until, Sting can go 40 minutes with Hogan. It's fine. Now that is my old man moment that I will not let go of. Terrible decisions. David says, hit that like button. Thank you. JT the grind. What's going on? John, what's up? Hello, Jeffrey. Great topic tonight. Thank you. I think we're going to try to do this for the next few weeks. At least, on May 1st, we're going to do one for Star Wars. I don't know what I'm going to do with next week, but decided to kick it off with the Classified Series squad. Vin Doom. What's going on, Thursday Night Crew? Evening, my main man, 50 grand Jeffrey. What's up, Vin Doom? How are you? We are here together. We are. Cheebrew. What's up? Omega 579, what's happening on your end? Toy Bounty Hunter, hey, 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 what's going on? Blake, did you have to reschedule the movie files show last night? No. So Chief and I went to go see Abigail. If you guys like vampire movies or lots of bloody action, it's really cool, really fun. I mean, they tell you what the movie's about in the trailer. I don't see a way they could have done that movie and have people excited about it without spoiling anything, but they did. So we knew what was going on going into it. It was really fun. And if you've seen Ready or Not, the same directors and one of the writers was responsible for that. So if you like that, I think you're really going to enjoy this too. Robert's Infinite Realms. Hey there, Jeff and chat. What's up, Robert? Caleb Brown at 5:05. Jeff goes live. At least I tried to. Sometimes it might be like 8:05 or 8:07 or 5:06 and 5:07 on your time. King Panther. Shadow Classified may be my best toy line overall, but Marvel Legends are still my favorite. And I think Kazar and Zabu would sell me on the line of Legends today. Legends on a roll. Nice. Yeah, they're just doing great stuff. And, you know, as long as your wallet allows, you can go for both of them and no problem. So it's all good with me. Happy to be in this. I don't know if it's golden age, platinum age, whatever metallic element you want to use. We're in a great time to collect action figures. Death, there we go. Jeez, I am the chat is rolling. Death by Plastic. Hey all, how are you? Snake Eyes, yeah. They announced basically when season one of Fallout came out that they were renewed for season two. So it's all good. G Brew at this point, it almost feels like I should just sign my paychecks directly over to Hasbro. I mean, you take out your 10% and then everything else goes to Hasbro. It's pretty wild up here. I mean, and every month I feel like they're adding 10 or 12 figures between Star Wars, between Transformers, maybe just one for Transformers, G.I. Joe, and of course, Judd and Marvel Legends. There's so much stuff between these lines. It's like looking at the wallet was looking at me like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but yeah, you may want to do the thing. Jamelin Parks, what up though? What's up, Jamelin? All right, so as always, I want to start off by at this stage. There we go. Thanking super supporters for making this channel everything that it is. Appreciate this time. Blades Harpley, Jamelin Parks, Tom Finn, 2018. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. And hope y'all can see that I'm trying to make some changes, make it better, do more videos, and just keep everything rolling. Hopefully with fun topics that you all continue to enjoy. Comment, like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends to do the same. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, commenting, and passing on the videos as well to your friends out there. Turbusters, they reissued retro card Snake Eyes. I don't know. I haven't heard one thing or the other on that end. I mean, maybe not. And they've done, I mean, it's Snake Eyes. We'll probably see him in another way if they don't re-release him. I wouldn't be shocked if Hasbro were to do a series of 3-packs where you get the original 13 in different packs. Maybe that one will be an all the way true black Snake Eyes. So there's still a repaint in the can for that look. So maybe we'll get them that way. Joshua Alvarez, man, all this heat don't stop. Yeah, it is getting hot. It's blazing. As DMX once said, it's hot. It's dark and hot up in here. Toy Bounty Hunter. So far, it's been easy for me to get both Classified and Legends. Not needing everything in Legends makes easier to get everything in Classified. Ryan Daly. Them super supporters are good people. They definitely are. Hey, not everybody is the master of puns, too. So we're all appreciated here. Taylor Thanos. So how about that new X-Men episode? Oh, you watched it, huh? Yeah, X-Men's killing it. I was trying to debate. I was really trying to wait to see if Disney Plus, and since of course I like to do things right while I'm talking, I wanted to see if my Disney all access site and included new images. They have not still waiting on new images from last night's episode so I can do my wish list because I've got more than enough figures now that I want to see from Marvel Legends. And hopefully they can continue to blur those lines of the cartoon look and the comic book look because there's several, especially from this episode, that I want to see done in figure form, including one major important figure that's had two and still hadn't had a good one yet. So I mean, from the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. Turtle Buster just need them to make Blackheart, Marrow, and a reissue or new Onslaught. What would you like to see done with the Onslaught? Go with the original look, since we haven't gotten that one from Hasbro yet. We got that from Toy Biz. Or is that Final? No. Final Form Onslaught. We got from Toy Biz. I'm saying it backwards. 80s Kid says, "Oh man, I need almost everything from Legends this year. What am I going to do, Jeff?" Well, here's the thing. You know, some of this stuff come later on in the year is going to end up on Pulse Outlet, and maybe it won't be the Ross clearance. See, shooting this with the camera, I keep forgetting. You all won't be able to see. But I went to Target and Dav 5 Toys also sent me pictures. Clearance is starting at Target. Masters of the Universe, the Trap Jaw, Turtle crossover figure 17 when I went today. Some of the WWE legends are now 16.29. That's the Hogan, Iron Sheik, Jimmy Hart, and Andre the Giant, and the Hulkamania, the old pre-Hulkamania Hogan figure. They're down to 16 now. So clearance are starting. Copperhead and Vipra from the Python Patrol, the classified series, have also gone on clearance. So you may want to keep paying attention. Find a nice place to tuck them away so when they keep dropping in clearance prices, you can get them even cheaper. But be on the lookout. Mage TV PTB, respect for Nashville on break at work. Just saw the notification. I'll circle around and hit the replay. Thank you. Ryan, where's my starting lineup? Kobe Whitefinger. See that? You know how I feel about that line. It's just, I don't know how you have these grand plans to do an NBA, an NFL line, and you can't get more than one wave out. Disaster. Just a mess. King Panther can't stop staring and posing my Wasp 2-pack figure. It's a top 10 figure, no doubt, right? I would think so. I mean, she's not in the bottom half. And there's so many good figures. I've run through them several times now. We haven't even seen everything they're gonna put out because I need to work on my Secret Wars wish list. I feel like those characters could be some of my top 10 as well. But it's been a crazy year for Marvel Legends to the point where it's like some of this stuff that I think is a lock it up on my top 10 right now is probably not going to make the cut. They may have to settle for honorable mention if I remember them. It's been a wild year for them. I want some of the earlier classifieds to be redone, pinless like the retro cards, Scarlet, Duke, etc. Who are those figures? Which ones do you want to see? G Brew, any idea when the Target exclusive Carol Warbird? No, they didn't say in the live stream, and they did not mention that in the press release either. They just said to be announced soon or something. Same deal with Scar. He also has the "we'll let you know later" release date, but you know, I'm not too worried because Target will make sure you have the figure on stock. And she's gonna be $24.99, not $27.99, like that amazing Black Widow from last year. One of my top 2 figures of 2023 from Marvel Legends. So, maybe Warbird will make the case or make that high ranking come the end of this year. But I'm glad to see she's gonna be regular price. Excuse me. Blade Star, never enough figures. I'm at 5,600. Congratulations. That is a nice milestone. Speaking of milestones, I wrote it down. Of course. Right. There we go. Congratulations to you all because Lyle's Figure Files hit over 5,500 followers, subscribers. So thank you very much, everyone. This is a loud, soft golf clap. I don't blow out your ears on the mic, but thank you all for rocking so hard with this channel. I appreciate y'all. So thank you. So we're all celebrating milestones. Oh, right. I need to ask you all. I feel like some of y'all have already said this in the chat, but since I didn't ask, let me officially kick it off. What did y'all pick up this week? Roberts, Infinite Realm says, I got my Secret Empire cap today. Impressed. Did you get the Ultimate Captain America? That's what they're using for the mold. And I was really impressed with that figure. I was like, hey, let me just get it so I can get the Build-A-Figure piece, but great figure and certainly impressive for one that I was not looking forward to at all. Grab Ronin, Star Lord, AIM Scientist, and Tunnel Rat on clearance. Nice. The regular Tunnel Rat or the Night Force version? David Thanos. I wasn't going to get into the G.I. Joe line, and I didn't need a top five. The minute I heard Retro Card Joe's, I was in. Yeah, they're getting everybody now. Turtle Buster. They screwed the Ghostbuster fans over. Joe's got all the 6-inch vehicles and retro cars, but nothing for real Ghostbusters. Could have got retro carded, updated, articulated figures, and the Ecto could have been Pulse. I don't know. I mean, do you really think that one line is stopping another one's success? I feel like if Hasbro saw money, they would keep making. I mean, it's not like they didn't try and fail spectacularly with the Indiana Jones while Marvel Legends, while Jaja Classified series was going on. I would think that maybe if they could share parts, it might be easier for a line like Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters. I just think there wasn't enough interest for them to keep it going. I mean, they've halted Power Rangers, and I would think that would be more popular. So it's just one of those cases where, you know, they're going what works. They're gonna pump more resources into things that are selling out all the time versus something that they're like, come on, guys, please buy it. We'll make more if you do. So maybe that's what it is. 80s kid. The Iron Fist and Luke Cage looks amazing. It does. So controversial. Everybody's like, why is it not the 70s? Why did they put the 70s Iron Fist with this modern Luke Cage? But, you know, there's some careful internet sleuthing. All the 5 minutes on Google. I was like, oh, this is new Avengers. Hasbro press release confirmed it. So, you know, I am front of the line. Like, Hasbro, you messed up. Not the case this time. They got it. They did it right. And yeah, there's still room for 70s Iron Fist, and I will buy that too. But this one helps complete a team, so all good. Lawson says Legends has been so good this year. Focus on combo characters is making me pretty happy. Want that Warbird figure? Love that version of Miss Marvel. Had to be an exclusive, didn't it? I mean, it's so much better, like so much better than if it was a Walmart exclusive, which would basically mean good luck. You're gonna need it because it just wouldn't work. They're so hard. The onslaught for Marvel versus Capcom design. You know, I don't really remember what that design is for that. Shay Niddle. How's it going, Shay? Pythona. I hope we see her. I mean, we got Nemesis Immortal coming, so I don't think they're gonna shout. And we're getting Once a Man Cobra Commander. So with those two, Pythona has an amazing design. So I'd be shocked if they didn't get around to her. They didn't reveal her by the end of the year. So we'll see. David Thanos, that Ghost Rider for sure going to be top 10. Yeah, it was looking pretty good on that one. Ryan, please remind me of your comment about the Pitroids soon. I have them on my list, but yeah, those look pretty cool. Turtle Buster never got Wonder Woman, never hit any stores here. I knew that because even on eBay, the nearest for sale and sold was 120 something miles away. Wow. It's so weird. Todd has a semi-classic look of a character that people want, and now nobody can find it. But this seems to be the situation where he'd be like, hey, here's curly hair Wonder Woman, or here's straighter hair. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like, okay, you see it works. Let's start cranking out 100 million subtle different changes of Wonder Woman like you do with Superman and Batman. So get on it, Ty. There's totally a demand for it. Thank you. Marvel fan. Hey, sorry, joined so late. It's no problem. Whenever you're able to come on the show, welcome to have you. So it's all good. Never apologize for showing up at the show. It's cool. Rorge 81. I think that's Rorge. Thank you for the congratulations. Please let me know if I butchered your name. 80s kid, I got my retro Duke finally. It's awesome. Nice job. I love it. It's a really good figure. 5K is nice. Thank you, David. G Brew got Angel, Duke, and Samurai Force Autumn, Donatello, and Master Splinter. Nice. Which one's your favorite? What you picked up this week? Jay Woods, congrats on making 5K, Jeffrey. Thank you. All right, Lost and got Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, and the new Aquaman from McFarlane. Hal's great. Love the head sculpt so much. Aquaman's head sculpt isn't much to write about, though. He's also too big and bulky. See, I was worried about that because he looked a little bit like, he needs to do a few more laps, maybe chase around after Dolphin for a while. But yeah, that's not encouraging. I haven't seen any of these figures in stores, by the way. And I know some are seeing a double dose of the Build-A-Figure Plastic Man wave and this classic Green Lantern, the Silver Age / modern Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Batman in Hush colors. So yeah, let's figure it out here. Toy Bounty Hunter says, I got Marvel Legends Prowler, Transformers Gears, nice. Classified Retro Duke, Scarlet Recondo, and Star Wars Black Series Mace Windu and 187th Legion Trooper. You got a lot of good stuff. Which one is your favorite? King Panther. Beachhead is coming pinless on retro card, Jeffrey. And I want Alley Viper, Snake Eyes, Destro too. Marvel Legends Wish, Yellow Jacket. He's slated as one of those league figures, so we should see him. Hopefully, maybe as soon as next month's live stream. Swordsman, yes. Black Knight Deluxe with his steed. Let's go, Hasbro. Nice. Roberts, Infinite Realms. Regular Tunnel Rat. He was 13, hadn't grabbed him yet. It's a great price for him. I like him once you kind of glue something down. He's got a lot of stuff that flies all over. Excuse me. Aaron Easton, what's going on? Picked up Mezco Storm Shadow. Fire. Nice. It's cool. I feel like Mezco was taking a beating from fans with this Miles Morales figure, so I'm glad to hear you like that one. Vin Doom, I got the Bucky cap from Amazon. Nice. Secret Empire cap comes tomorrow. The Marvel Legends Angel comes Saturday. Oh, and a couple Dragon Ball figs. So you did all right there with your week. Which one do you like the most? JT the Grind got the MDLX animated version, Optimus, Megatron the other day. Thinking about going back and getting that Bumblebee. Are those the three they put out so far? Lost in got Kilowog and Kyle Rayner figure set too. Is pretty good. Yes, it looks cool. Glad to hear more people are enjoying that. Roach, that 2-pack is great. Picking up 2. I want to get so many of that because it's like, yes, an army builder with no complications. Let's get it. As G Depp once said. Chamberlain, no actual pickups, but Retro Duke and Scarlet came in the mail. Nice. They're making me want to get them again and keep on card. Marvel Prowler also showed up yesterday. The cards are pretty fun with those retro figures. It does feel a little like, what am I doing? Is I'm taking the X-Acto knife very carefully, freeing Scarlet and Duke. Still need to open and review Recondo, but yeah, it's kind of this thing of like, oh, do I really want to? But where would I put them? Maybe back there behind me. There's an idea. Blake, I wouldn't have even known Iron Fist V-neck went down to a U-neck. Amazing figure. Who cares? But if they do a retro vintage Falcon, they better do his V-neck proper. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I have this t-shirt and it's got everybody except for classic Falcon now. And it's like, wow, my complaints are starting to go away. We just maybe delay some more movie figures for 2025 too, because this has been awesome. David, I got Vampire Nightwing, Bam Bam Gordy, nice, and L.A. Knight. Yeah, so disappointed in L.A. Knight. No, yeah, but the Ultimate does look good. It does, and that's the one I was waiting on. Some other YouTuber pointed out the Iron Fist. Oh no, I can't believe it. I wasn't the only one that saw that and noticed it. Wow, craziness, Blake. Northern Nomad. You got Marvel Legends Retro Scarlet Spider and Tombstone? I do not. Did you get them? Wait, let me see. You and I, yes. I'm going to assume you meant I, because I did not. But that's cool. Which one, or do you like them both equally? Shay, hi from Canada. So, Shay, glad to see you. I just watched Dust for Hitman and set in Montreal for most of it. And slow movie, but it made the landscape look so pretty. I'm just randomly saying that because I was like, oh, someone from Canada. So good to see you on here. Rorge, IRC Retro Duke and Scarlet yesterday. Nice. Plus Retro Prowler. Those seems like those were Retro Prowler was a popular pickup this week. I guess he got delivered to everyone now. I was with you. Aaron Easton, Target dropped the ball on Tracksuit Mafia. It's too late to apologize. My order was canceled. That's not good. And it's been on pre-order with Big Bad Toy Store and overdue for the last 3 months. Dates just get pushed back to the next month. That's no fun. How many of those did you get? And also, now that you mention it, I want to see if Entertainment Earth has them. Because sometimes, it's like they're sold out one place or somebody else is delayed and another place has them in stock. So let's see. Tracksuit Mafia. Okay, well, they still have them over at Entertainment Earth, but same deal as what you reported with the. Oops, that was loud. Sorry. So they've got this slated to come in May. So next month. Is that where you're at with yours from Big Bad Toy Store? If so, ignore it, but maybe there's another option for you. Being a fine figure. Hello, Jeff. Hello. Thought I'd tell you today how Duke and Scarlet were, but the shipping has been delayed over 9 days now. Last I checked, it was in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. That's not awesome. Hopefully, you'll get them by the time next week because those are so great. I mean, they're so much fun to pose and just like great. And it's like make everybody retro, especially Flint. King Panther, Jeffrey, top 3 Marvel has for you. I want Onslaught, Fing Fang, Foom, and Master Mold. Do him larger than Senna with a new rational and late like Galactus. Also, I subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How big could the Master Mold be? Because this sitting on Galactus are huge. But I kind of feel like maybe they get away. They did a Pulse exclusive X-Men 97 Master Mold. Maybe I'd buy it. Turtle Buster, classic Wonder Woman is the one I need. They make a classic Flash yet? This one I can run over to. No impediment. And I'm sorry for that terrible pun. I can run over to get the Flash figure. Sorry. Yeah, here it goes. This is the Flashpoint Flash. And really fun. I use this stand just so I can keep him in running pose without him maybe falling over. He's pretty good about it, but it's a really fun figure. Definitely worth grabbing if you can find him. I think Target may still have him on the website. Blake, thank you so much, my friend, for the $50 super chat. Here's the 5,000 more. Thank you. It's been awesome. I remember when this channel had like 20 people. And I was like, oh, look, there's 25. So I'm just amazed that 5,500 people are watching this thing. Thank you all. And thank you, Blake. Appreciate you. George, you got it correct. Just like Astro from the Jetsons saying, George. Nice. Cool. Thank you. Turtle Buster. I got that Aquaman and Lantern too. Posted a shot on them. Still need Plastic Man. Wait. Yeah, it's like they're coming out so fast and furious. And it's wild because he kind of does the same characters in different waves. And it's like, wait, did I get this figure? Because in our text chat, my buddies were talking about, hey, did you get the wave with Aquaman and Green Lantern? And I realized, oh, that's confusion because there's 2 waves going on right now with an Aquaman with a hook and, one with his imp sidekick. And then we got 2 versions of Green Lantern, John Stewart and Hal Jordan. So very confusing times over here. Toy Bounty Hunter favorite has to be a tie between Scarlet and Duke. I know it's really, really hard to go. Oh, I like her more. I like him more because they're just like exactly what I was hoping and wanted from those figures when they announced retro versions. I will always say, outside of the original Take Scarlet, I didn't mind those designs when they started classified series. I thought the first version Duke was cool, loved his head sculpt, but these retro figures are just like blowing them all away, blowing them all away. Lost and get Flashpoint Berryhead and put it on that Aquaman. I do have that Flashpoint Barry. I'll see if it fits. A lot of people are doing it, so I think it'll be fine. All right, Ryan, what you got here? I got the green and black robe from last year to try out a new head for CoverGirl using movie Scarlet's hair. I think I saw someone post that. Let me know how successful you are with it. It's funny how no, it's like everyone's trying to find a better head sculpt for CoverGirl. I feel like she's gonna need a retro one just so they can get another crack at her head sculpt. G Brew. Oh, I also ordered the Mayfex Jim Lee Cyclops from Nerdzoic. Cool. And I ordered some X-Men shirts through Hot Topic, including, and every time I read Hot Topic, I read it like Hot Topic, including a shirt with the cover of Uncanny X-Men 201 on it. Autumn Donatello is my fave. Nice. I'm sorry. I just have to take a minor quick detour because I need to remember what the cover of Uncanny X-Men 201 was. What was that? Oh, yes. The battle. Who will lead them? Yeah, that was good stuff. Well timed on that t-shirt purchase too, after the events of this a certain show this week. It's not a spoiler. Yeah, that's cool. You know what? That would be a fun one to try to shoot. Maybe I'll try that. Kindred, 1998 says, "Are you going to get the Batman Forever McFarlane wave?" No, no. I don't like that movie, so I'm not going to flip now and go, "Oh, I want those figures." Didn't like the movie. I'm not going to get the figures. They do look good though. Maybe for the next Marvel Legends fan stream, they can announce the Black Orders 3-packs next month. It's possible. I am reading. I just finished Jonathan Hickman's Avengers run, and I guess midway through Secret Wars. Fantastic storytelling. I would not mind Hasbro revisiting some of those characters from the Hickman run, specifically Captain America, just tightening up that look a little bit more. Maybe Armored Hulk. I'm kind of on the fence with him. Some more Ex Nihili, Abyss, Nightmask Starbrand. Fun to see those with that team and fixing that black and gold armor for Iron Man because it looks a little bit too thin, too slender for him on one of those bigger bodies they're using for Iron Man figures now. Lost and Retro Scarlet came this week too. Forgot about her. Rakano and Duke Retro came a few weeks back. Why did it take so long? I wonder. All right, try to not butcher it. Kavakai Ellis. Hasbro's been killing my wallet, and they just pushed up a Jojo Classified wave, 2 Marvel Legends waves, and Transformer Legacy Mega, maybe Megatron. My poor wallet. I'm already behind. I am behind too, and it is like not a joke right now because more figures are coming. It's like, guys, you're killing me, Smalls. Ryan, Dwight said he would like to make that classic Falcon. What's stopping you, dude? Exactly. Come on, Jesse. Get on it. Oh, I'm not Jesse. That was, excuse me, I was reading that too fast. Thinking Jesse Falcon wanted a classic Falcon. I don't know, Dwight. What's up with the blue and blue, the yellow and green Banshee? Let's get on it, man. Lost and won a classic Falcon. Pretty bad. One of my favorite character costumes. Same. Judge Dreads. What's up, my man? How are you? King Panther. Jeffrey, I reside in the big city of Chicago, and I'm stoked for my great city to host C2E2. And what surprise reveal the Mondo team reveal? I collect Motu and X-Men 1/6 scale. Those Mondo figures look awesome. And the Motu ones in particular, like, gosh, if I had the space and the money, they look really great, though. Which ones do you have of that? David Thanos, I got my Scarlet a few days ago, and I'm on the fence about opening it. Every time I pick her up, I see her eyes, and she looks like she's getting mad. Just watch out for the cartwheel kick. That's when she gets you. Jay Woods, Jeffrey, A 70s Falcon red 70s Falcon with Red Wing. And Falcon has to be wearing that glove with a Falcon Talon claw on it. For sure. I mean, why would we not, right? Yeah, he's one of those like Angel where there's so many variant repaint options. They kind of need to start getting some more of those looks down so they can get into other looks too. So I'm with you there. Aaron pre-ordered 2 tracksuits. Nice. Ryan, Big Bad Toy Store keeps pushing my Rumble and Frenzy pre-orders back every month too. Oh, I didn't even know they had Frenzies. He sold out because I still need Frenzy. And I saw him on like Pulse had him up for like 5 minutes and it's like, oh, and he was gone. And I was like, I should have gotten Frenzy. Judge Dredd's a lot of stuff is delayed because of Chinese New Year. Oh, that's right now. When I was collecting Jax's WWE line, they were blaming the Chinese New Year. It felt like it went on for 8 months with all their delays. It's crazy. Turtle Buster, I remember when the Mafia was at my store. Junior? Oh, sorry. It's just bad. 6 per case, I believe. Didn't get them. I saw a bunch of them too. And because of the price tag, I was like, I will buy them if they hit the $12, $8 clearance, but they were gone. They sold through pretty quickly, proving once again that army builders will sell even at higher price points. HasLab Master Mold 1-1 scale. Or they can just give us a helmet and we'll just walk around and sit in our chairs. I am Master Mold. There you go. Aaron, Big Bad Toy Store date for tracksuit is April. Previously expected March, February, January, etc. Yeah, that's not a great trend. 1-to-1 Master Mold head that still fits on a Sentinel or Galactus. Maybe we could just put the Doom head on top of it. DJ Jedi saw Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider in the wild at Target. Couldn't resist scooping it up. Also, finally pulling the trigger on pre-ordering Jada Toys, Dawson, Classified Doc, and a new Superior Spidey on Entertainment Earth. Well, if you use Entertainment Earth, hopefully you use our good friend Jeffrey Keith Lyles. His affiliate code, Lyles MF, Lyles MF, for all your Entertainment Earth purchases. Thank you. Oh, yes. With all the pre-orders, when you least expect it or have the least amount of money in your account, that's when it's going to be like, your order is being charged right now. Oh, no. Kevin Kai, an employee at my local Target, told me they don't carry the new Hal Jordan Green Lantern, but they had the new Batman and Aquaman for the NFT wave. It left me so confused. Yeah, I feel like half the time they don't know what they're talking about. And I'm just like, listen, this is what the DCPI says. Can you locate it in the back for me? Thank you. Then Doom, I might need to pull that up. There we go. I really like this Bucky cap. Always like the design and the costume. Did you see the trailer for Transformers 1? If so, thoughts? I haven't watched it yet. I will after this show, which means nothing to you at this point, but I will see it. And next time, I'll make sure to post it or at least share my thoughts on it. Starbuster, my channel's still small. It's cool though. I mean, just plug away as long as you're having fun with it. I mean, there are people who have like 100,000 subscribers. I'm like, how is that even possible? But as long as you're having fun, it's gonna be worth it in the end for you. King Panther, Jeffrey, that Flash is awesome. Although I'm more of a Marvel guy, and looking at him just makes me want an updated pinless Quicksilver in his green and white getup. Also, good news for you. Quicksilver is another one of those characters on the rumored leak list that has been 10 out of 10 perfect all the way through with the announcements of characters that we can expect. Also, some of you guys pointed out to me that in that Amazon press release, let's see here. I mean, I should be able to pull that up fast, right? That they spoiled at least one more of the Marvel Legend figures that are coming as part of this 85th anniversary, and another figure that's on that leak list. And let's see if I can pull it up here. Let's see if I can find one of our newer figures from the 85th anniversary wave. Of course, they may have both sold out, so that may have solved all those problems. Looks like they have temporarily. That's always fun. Anyway, Odin is coming to the Marvel Legends line, so it's Hulkbuster, Iron Man. So that'll be fun. I'm really curious where they're gonna go with Odin. We got that build a figure way, way, way back with the true, in my eyes, Return to Marvel Legends. So hopefully we get a nice big beefy one that looks like Walt Simon syndrome, because that's what I want. 80s Kid Duke is a goaded figure from the line. He didn't even have any facial hair. Oh. Turtle Buster. What they're doing with retro shows is what I wanted with Ghostbusters. Not even the movie stuff, the cartoon one. What are the card backs for those special effects Ghostbusters? I thought those were retro cards. Ryan, yeah, I took the cover girl head mod idea from somebody else. Took a bit of work to get everything to fit, but it looks pretty good. Nice, cool. Tall 16 Anarchist. Good evening, Jeff and crew. What's up, Tall 16 Anarchist? Late again, but glad to be here. Glad to see you again. Nobody's late. Whenever you get here, party's still rolling until at least 10 o'clock. Turtle Buster, you see Playmates drop the ball in the TMNT remastered. I know a lot of people weren't happy about him. I wasn't invested in that line, but I've not read anyone excited or thrilled with how they took care of those figures. Doc Avenger, what's up, Doc? Erk Reviews, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? Jason Lyles, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? You know, it's the Crimson Twins is a big seller. You're absolutely right, Zaymont. Absolutely. Carlos Castillo, yo, what's up, peeps? What's up, Carlos? Game Quest, good evening, all. Good evening. How are you? Fearless Heart Mark, yo, JL, did you break down the Transformers 1 trailer yet? No, apparently I'm going to need to watch it because you're not the first person to mention it. So maybe I have to have Jace come on with me and we'll watch it and break it down to a quick hit on Lyle's Movie Files. The Toy Biz Classic Falcon still looks pretty good. He does. Those ball jointed shoulders are like the biggest eyesore for me on my shelf because I still have them there. And the hips. And his hips do lie, unlike Shakira. They're just ridiculous. Carlos, who else got bombed with pre-orders this week? And what about the Marvel Legends stream the other day? Who's ready for that Cash Ghost Rider? Me. It's awesome. Snake Eyes wants to know a question. I want to know. Maybe y'all can help both of us out. Hey Jeff, what do you think the teaser of that weird rock from the Marvel Legends live stream? Who do you think it is? I have no clue. That was like the worst hint tease of something they've ever done. It was a rock. I could work with literally anybody. So I have no idea. You guys have some suggestions, thoughts, clues, insights. Please bring them on to us. Jibru, I like him to revisit the Krakoan era X-Men, specifically Cyclops. I need that Cyclops on a Vulcan buck. Also, the end of the Krakoan era for all of X. Rise of the Power X is a sloppy, rush mess. Yeah, I was into the whole House Powers of X when Hickman was on it. But then it's like, y'all are doing the wrong thing, not having him finish what he started. And it seems like that has gone down the path. And from reading different reviews and synopses of what's going on, I feel pretty comfortable where I rolled out and left. But I do like that costume for Cyclops. Maybe they can do a 2-pack with a better version of that Marvel girl while they're at it, because it's terrible. Judge Dreads, hey, hit the likes when you enter the building, gents. Thank you, Judge Dreads. Appreciate it. Game Quest, that frenzy better be blue. I think it's black and red for frenzy. And you can call them whatever you want once you have them both in hand. Kendrick, I wonder if Hasbro would make Captain America's armor look from the 90s. That would have to be the deluxe figure. It didn't have to be. I might get Astonishing X-Men Wolverine figure because I can't find 97 Wolverine. Huh. Really? I thought I was just scrolling through Amazon. I thought I just saw him. Let me see here. It was a very quick scroll, but I thought, okay, so I saw Jean Grey, I saw Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Goblin Queen still no, she's not temporarily out of stock. She's 32.92. Magneto's 24.58. So maybe I went through literally everyone but him. Hey, by the way, for those of you who have not gotten them, like your boy, uh, this guy's back in stock. Angel, 34.99. So he was temporarily out of stock, 1 to 2 months availability. So now he's back there. So yeah, I really did think I saw the 97 Wolverine. I'll check around, Kidred. And if I find a link, oh, you said not on Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, I'll look for you. But yeah, that's not great. What waves got pushed up? Ask David Thanos and me. I know stuff got moved up from June to May, which is crazily coming right around the corner. It's so fast, so wild how quickly April has vanished. Toy Bounty Hunter. Anyone know if there's been any word on the second wave of Jada Mega Man figures? No. Hopefully we'll get it soon. 80s Kid, I'm definitely going to talk about it. I have that on the list, so I will definitely be showing them. Mr. Cheeseburger, I think the toy companies have learned their lesson about overproducing figures. There's been a lot of sellouts and very limited restocks. I know they're like stoking the flames of that. Hurry up and get it before it's gone. Although, we definitely say that it's helped so much. These figures are high quality where it's like, all right, this is the going price anyway. I'll pay this price. I don't need to wait for it to drop to clearance. Hopefully, I mean, to me, I have contended $20 was a sweet spot with the quality they were giving us. Now that we're seeing improved quality with better articulation, they are really doing an upheaval, just totally tearing it down from the ground up and building better figures that can move and pose like the Iron Fist, the Warbird, Black Widow. Cool. Now I feel like the price point of $24.99 is better, more in line with what I expect to see from it. Sure, would I like to see some more alternate head portraits? But Warbird's got them. We're seeing it with the Hank and Jan. So they're really knocking off a lot of those things. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now you guys have raised the level of these figures up to a $24.99. I don't feel bad about paying for that price anymore. So I think we're seeing that too. Robert says my retro prowler should be here Saturday. Chris Star should arrive tomorrow. Bunches arriving. You have some good stuff coming too. Hollywood. Evening, Jay Laos. How are you? I'm about to try to win an auction for the Decepticon Refractor Teen 3-pack. You got my luck, my friend, because those look cool. And if you don't want to see a picture, is it Quicksilver the Baby Blue? 80s kid. This is where one of those times where I really kind of wish Marvel Legends would do chases, or here's the other version. We don't even need a chase. Like, hey, well, instead of 4 to a pack, instead of 6 to a pack with one look, we'll throw in 2 with that alternate color look. Because yeah, I mean, I want both of them because the other one is like my head is weighing me down, and we don't even have the little wisp, the wings with the hair. What are we doing? So hopefully we'll get both. I won't be upset of either one. Game Quest. Marvel Legends Prowler arrived today, and whoo, super solid figure with an impressive sculpt, expressive hands, beautiful colors, pinless joints, useful accessories. Yeah, I love the fact that you can actually have the unmasked portrait. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a great example of a figure where it's like, yeah, okay, you did all the steps necessary to really raise the value to make it $25 worthy. I think we've seen that a lot. I mean, you know, Judge of Classified series has been doing that for a couple of years. Whatever the price point was, it's worth it. But I think now with this year's releases, we're seeing Marvel Legends rise up to that level. Hopefully, we'll see Star Wars do that too. But they're working on it. Jay wants to know, should Marvel Legends continue re-releasing figures as they did with Kingpin? And what would be one you'd like to see Marvel Legends re-release next? Um, maybe Silk the Shocker. Silk, because I've missed out on 2 chances to get her. But I definitely think so. And I know some people are like, oh, you've killed the value of my figures. Put a little button on there, something, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Just some people who missed out on the figure who started collecting last week have a fair chance to get into something. So I'm always in favor of that. I'm curious about Odin too. I was just about to buy the bat for my Thor show. He's not really great. I mean, he's like okay in a background kind of thing. I think he'll make for a great Asgardian who just happens to be tall, but not as Odin. Cheaper, I pre-ordered the Astonishing Wolverine because X-Men and the Superior Spider-Man. Yes. X, what's good, Jeffrey? How's your week, bro? It's been good, man. How has yours been? Mickey Roll, let's get a G.I. Joe bomb strike figure. I had that figure in a 2-pack when I was a teen. Who did she come with? I'm trying to remember. Was it her brother? Was it Crossfire? Now he's a Cobra sniper. They had like a cool little backstory with the three of them. Ryan says, I think we can all agree Chief will love and praise Transformers 1. Now I have to make sure he sees it too. Reviews. Yo, Jeff, you think we could get more Ultimate Universe modern versions of characters with the Astonishing Wolverine and Ultimate Cap releases? I'd hope so. I mean, if you're going to do an Ultimate Captain America, hopefully you've got plans for an Ultimate Iron Man, Ultimate Thor, maybe even an Ultimate Jan and the twins. It kind of makes sense. I don't like the idea of starting something from a whole other universe and not doing anything else. So I would think that would be in their best interest. Game Quest says Retro Green Goblin gets my vote. One of the very few that eludes me. Doc Avenger, and I wanted to get some ninjas to make the chase, but can't afford it. Too many things coming. I even had to pass on wave 2 of AWOC. Gonna get a couple when they hit. Roberts, I want to think The Rock is Graviton, who's needed a figure forever. Okay, and Judge Dredd says, I thought Wrecking Crew for the Rock. I will take him and them. Maybe that's part of the Secret Wars pack. Because seriously, if there were figures that I could pinpoint to replace and swap out, it's the 4 members of the Wrecking Crew and Absorbing Man, who also uses that same mold. Get them out of here. I may not even keep them in the display of honor for old figures that have been replaced. Just get them out the door. Turtlebuster says The Rock was a thing, probably. Or Mutant X Mondo. Oh, okay. Now Mondo could be fun. King Panther. When Big Boa came out, there was a plan to do a Rocky figure. Yep. Here's an idea. If you can still use Stallone likeness, how about a Rambo First Blood figure for Classified? I mean, but Quick Kick's going to get a little jealous being not the only Joe running around shirtless, wouldn't he? Yeah, G Brew, they everything I've read about what they did with Moore was like, what are y'all doing? Roberts, I heard Wolverine 97 is going to get a restock along with Magneto. Was it Entertainment? Because I really felt like I just saw that. And that was driving me crazy. Let's see. Maybe. Why? That's weird. I really thought I just saw this today. That was the dumbest search I've ever done. I typed in Wolverine on Entertainment Earth. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll have to track this down later. But I thought I read that too. Benjamin Rue, that new red and blue suit is slick. Shoot, which one? Are we talking Iron Man? No, he didn't have any blue in his suit. Let me know which one you're talking about. Yes, I saw those X-Men 97 carts. And it was funny because they did like us. They're just mashing them together. Of course, nowadays I'd be like, I gotta make sure I get that great iconic pose. Quality over quantity is a good thing. I wonder if you mix that up, but I think we're getting good good amount of figures at high quality. So we're getting the best of both worlds. Starbuster True is literally buy it when you see it now. No waiting for clearance anymore. And I have no problem paying full price as long as the figure's worth it. Like those 2 packs from the Avengers last year, I was like, Yeah, it's a fair price. And then they just dropped to half off. I was like, well, okay. And they're still available on Pulse. So I don't know what's happening on that end, but they're really good figures. If you missed out, definitely recommend them all. TJ Jedi, use the Lyles MF code on Entertainment Earth. We got no love this time around because they're all pre-orders. All of them. Well, thank you for using the code. I do appreciate it. Speaking of selling out, said Jamelin, I wish online retailers would all start using the phrase pre-orders closed. It does sound better. Nothing that is widely released from a major manufacturer should ever sell out before it is actually produced and shipped. Exactly. It doesn't make any sense. Like, hey guys, we need to add 10 more to this production run. Sorry, Jake, we're all done. That shouldn't make any that shouldn't be a thing. I picked up the 2003 Ninja Turtles, Ralph, Leo, and Mikey. Had these as a kid, had to pick them up for the nostalgia. Now you got three of them. Do you already have Leo? I only say that because Leo's my favorite. Judge Dreads, I miss Silk myself. Yeah, I mean, they've released her twice, and I've missed her on both occasions. Chris Baba, Retro Rhino. That figure's really good. Yeah, if it's totally sold out, he's one for sure that should come back in rotation. The Rock is a base for Tarax and a 2-pack with Airwalker. We can't get another Tarax 2-pack. That won't work. Ryan, I would like them to re-release Mysterio because my son keeps taking him off my display shelf and keeping it with his toys. You have a Spider-Man shelf without Mysterio. No. Although, yeah, maybe it'll help you on that. Jalen, Silk the Shocker. Boy, man, you know about him. I never want to figure it. What about Mystical and Master P? Say, oh, Game Quest. Silk and Doc Ock is a good call. Miss both. Yeah. On the next episode of Silk Shockings. USA watcher, were you? And speaking of gluing or sticky tagging things down, what should I do about Buzzer with his magic flying glasses display? Gosh, they wouldn't even stay up long enough for me to mess around to force them off. What are you all using for him? Because I like them, but good gracious, these glasses don't stay on for anything. Would have just been happier with a molded on set and just call it a day. I don't need to see, I don't need to look lovingly into Buzzer's eyes. Toy Bounty Hunter, since they re-released that Kingpin and I was able to get him, I'm hoping they'll re-release the retro card Electro as well because I missed him. It's a really good figure. So hopefully, Roberts, Ultimate Thor is top of my list of Ultimates. Yeah, he would look cool. Good. Sitting here with Little X. Nice. That's cool. Hope you guys are having a good time. I glued down glasses on Dreadnought Buzzer just to get them sit on his face right. Thank you. That's what I'm gonna have to do because it's ridiculous. What if that rock comes with the rock, the final boss? That'd be fun. Jibru, in the new Ultimate Universe, Armor is the first character introduced in the new Ultimate X-Men. This reminds me we need a 616 Armor figure. That'd be fun. Mr. T for Classified would be fun. It's just too far. But yeah, I'm with you. King Panther, you are not in the minority because I am right there with you. I need a better Black Bolt. Use the Vulcan body, use the Hercules body if you want. But yeah, he needs a better figure all around. Medusa, they need to figure out something to do with her hair, maybe with some like, articulated hair points where he can kind of wrap somebody up. But she needs a better figure. And then we can get Crystal, Triton, Gorgon, and Karnak, who's shorter like he should be. They just dropped the ball on those. He wore an undershirt in First Blood. Thank you. The Rambo films just kind of blur together to me. So yeah, there you go. So Quick Kick will welcome him into the fold now. Hide Soys just released the Rambo figure. There you go. We're all covered now. Wolverine 97 is sold out everywhere. Nice. I'm with you regarding the classic Inhumans. Would be amazing. Do it for Kirby. Yeah, Game Quest. Do it for the kid. Dark Avenger. Yeah, Prowler and Secret Empire Cap came in. I completely forgot about them. Absorbing man with rock touching accessory. Make it so, Blake. Make it so. Yes, yes. I say that way too often about things. It's like, ugh, what are y'all doing? Toy Bounty Hunter, recent Marvel Legend release that I really liked is a new Lilandra figure. Nice. Patrick P, what's going on? I'll be getting 3 new She-Hulks, and one of them I'll make her Wonder Woman She-Hulk. That's interesting. I want to see how that turns out. Yes. Pre-order should also be a timed affair, available for X number of days. Then they're closed. Should never be a limited number if it's a pre-order. Mr. Cheeseburger says, please, Marvel Legends, release all the Spider-Man retro cards from Wave 1 and 2. Or some of those, because I feel like they've done so many. There'd be a lot of them. Mr. Cal, for sure, I'd take Percy too. What about Mamma Mia? I was just never a fan of his little brother. David Thanos, 1 Super 7. Saying it, putting it out there. New Limit Soldiers versus Wu Tang. They best protect their neck. Silk for sure is no Jason Lyles. Absolutely not. Ryan, I did not have a Silk Stockings reference on my bingo card for the night. I would, however, take a Rob Estes and Mitzi Capture 2-pack. Let's make it happen. Oh, that's right. She was with Crocmaster. Thank you, Nikki Rowe. All right, Game Quest. Guarding Buzzard's glasses. I heated them up with a hairdryer while on his face and molded it to his noggin. Let them cool while holding them on. It's success. All right, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it tonight because geez, it's a disaster. Northern Nomad. I don't do G.I. Joe anymore, but I recently got Marvel Legends Retro Scarlet Spider and Tombstone. Nice. And Lost and used Gorilla Glue on Buzzard's glasses. Put some glue down on a scrap piece of paper and then use a toothpick. Just a little dabble do to dab the glue puddle, using the toothpick to tack on the glue to the glasses. Thank you. Need a Chuck Norris figure in Classified. Imagine him in Outback on a mission. I mean, does Chuck even need Outback? Aaron, I have the Mezco Black Bolt and Lockjaw. I'm now out of the Hasbro Black Bolt wish list sweepstakes. Judge Drez, Jeff, what are you getting from the new wave of Legends? Let's see here. Well, eventually, assuming they don't sell out, you need all of them except for Scar. Scar's one. If it comes on clearance, cool. If not, but the rest are amazing. They look great. So all of them. Make you say, ain't no P. Hang the phone up. All right, let's see here. All right, so let's get into some of the news for the week. I've been talking so much. There are a few things that I wanted to show, including some reveals from Star Wars of the Black Series line. Ed Shocker, it involves a Mandalorian. We saw that coming. We've got the Privateer, another army builder. So we're getting a lot of blues here. This one looks pretty cool. Looks like it's using the new Mandalorian buck, which is great. That means he has articulation. I'm wondering if I could cobble some of those parts and use them to make a better actual Jango Fett style with good articulation as opposed to the ones that they gave us. But this looks cool. I like the armor setup. You can hit actual poses. Very colorful color scheme there. And I like that there's some actual paint damage here on the shoulder pads and the helmet. Really bright. He's the Robin of the Mandalorian crew. Just fun looking figure. Another nice addition to the set. And all this scraping, that's what we needed for these guys because they don't need to have pristine, just immaculate armor. We're putting them through some battle damage. And this one looks cool. I wish there were some, some changes with the weapons. I know that's what they use, but kind of looks a little weird having everyone using the same gun. Then we also got a 4-pack of droids. So we got pit droids up in here. We've also got BD72 and R5D4 and lots of accessories for our droids. And this says 44, 49.99. I think it's 44.99. Let me check real fast here. Because that seems a little bit expensive. And I don't know if that's a ripoff or just kind of like what they go for, but it feels like for that price, it seems a little bit too much. It's 49.99 available summer, which could be tomorrow. So, yeah, what do you guys think about that? Were you excited to see those reveals? I was like, okay, cool. More Mandalorian stuff. It's been a while. I mean, droids look cool, and the pit droids look fun. And it's cool that they have different colors. Yes, because I think in Mandalorian they weren't all the same color. But yeah, I mean, it's cool, I suppose. What do y'all think? Jalen, now I want a no limit. Make them say, oh, 3-pack or 5. I guess you can throw in Silk and Fiend with a platinum tank. You got to have a pink. Well, you know what? If you don't want that, you can throw in Conan and Rey Mysterio from their WCW days as part of the No Limit Soldiers. There you go. We got you covered. We'll talk to Mattel now. They'll put a tank out. Judge Dredd is pretty sure Ghost Rider will sell out quick. He will absolutely. David Thanos, is your mind playing tricks on you, or are you legit a huge fan of the Ghetto Boys? Over here, when that song dropped, they played it nonstop on the radio. It was like, oh, look, more of the Ghetto Boys. But I like the song, so it all worked. Gradual Prime, digging that Mandalorian. Does look cool. I mean, good colors. He'll pop out, stand out against some of your other Mandalorians because I don't know how y'all are working, but I've got a sizable army of Mandalorians going right now. I like a little bit different color scheme though, but that was nice and colorful. Now that's a Mandalorian figure. All right, 80s, you like it. Judge Dredd, maybe Super 7 will drop some No Limit soldiers. Soldiers, yes. David Thanos says before No Limit, they need to release more Ultimate Wu-Tangs. Yes. Snake Eyes, I like that Mandalorian figure. I like that Joker. Like, there was a Mandalorian in the show a lot, but in the background, I love Hasbro to make orange helmet, dark mode, chest plate, and green cape. Great colors. They keep making me, yeah, because they had so many other ones where it's like, what a wild color combination. It's like they were just like, take that color, and that color, and put it on the armor. Cool. And yeah, we're sticking a little bit too much to the blue and gray. Judge Dredd. I've met Willie D and Scarface in the hood before. Nice. Ghost Rider drops on the 30th. Yes, the 30th. So 16 Ericus. I think it's a little weird. They gave us a classic Iron Fist. Wrong. They did not. That is a sneaky thing that people are reading wrong into it. It's not the classic Iron Fist. And I did a video. You can check it out at your leisure. But what they released was the legit look of Iron Fist to go along with the version of Luke Cage in that 2-pack. I was pulling it up because I was just trying to track it down. So if you note right here, this is like super specific and deep cut, but they did not screw us over this time. So he's got a V. This is the classic Iron Fist. So the collar, the high collar, has a V. Then you go to the version that they showed us. Oops. There we go. Let's just go through all the pictures. There you go. So it's got this look, but that is not what that look is from. That is legit from New Avengers. So, and the set is labeled as a New Avengers pack. So it's not them dropping the ball. They threw in the wrong version of Iron Fist. Iron Fist costume, this one from the New Avengers, aren't that different. And so, yeah, it's not the version you want of Iron Fist, but that one is absolutely correct. It's dead on. They didn't mess up. David would love to get that past visit, but it's going to be a while. And I'm paying $35 for it. Oh, man. He was on sale, I'm going to say around Christmas time, for a lot cheaper than that. Dark maroon chest plate. Thank you. I was like, what word am I missing? Turtle Busters, since we got classic Penguin coming, about classic Joker. Hopefully. I mean, see, there's going to be all kinds of different head sculpts for a classic Joker. They're going to go all the way Golden Age or just like a Jim Aparo version of classic Joker. I prefer the latter myself. Or we gotta do trios like Beastie Boys. We got a Tribe Called Quest. Oh, we're gonna forget they were a 4-man squad, but yeah. Five Dogs, my name, when on stage, call me Dynamite. Lawson, Jeffrey, somewhere in a shoebox in one of my closets. I have a photo of me at age 18 standing with the Bushwhackers. Whoa! Luke and Bush. I'm gonna have to find that again. There any good Bushwhacker figures? Yes. Let me see how fast I can find those. But yeah, they just we're getting some more of them as part of the Survivor Series Ultimate Edition, not Ultimate Edition. I'm sorry. We're getting them as part of the Survivor Series wave. I really thought I had taken a picture of those guys. Drat. Oh, wait. Let's see. Because I do have one. And so you can see. Here we go. Love it. Having a little order for the photos so I can pull stuff up on demand. All right. So that's what they look like. They have Doink heads from Survivor Series 93. They also have their regular standard heads. So these have the double jointed elbows. So they're improvement over the original ones, which are really expensive now. So go for it. And they're coming out later on this year. Go Heroes for Hire. Yes. Aaron, if they put out a classic Iron Fist later, it'll be a pass for me. I can't reward bad behavior of Hasbro slowly milking you to the version they obviously know you want. They completed a team with Iron Fist. I know a lot of people are like, "Where's the classic Iron Fist?" They can still do them, and maybe they'll do them in a 2-pack with Luke Cage, Power Man with the blue pants. But I don't feel like this is not the normal Hasbro technique of, yeah, we'll grease them now, we'll grease them later. This is just we're completing the team, and you can see that with Warbird, with Astonishing Wolverine, who's also part of that team. They've done the Bucky Cap. All those are members of that team from that era. So it's not them getting over. It's them finally doing what we've been clamoring for so long, completing the team. So there you go. Toik, toik, toik. I repainted the Deadly Duo Joker to look like the classic Joker. It looks awesome. You got to completely repaint his face. Okay, there you go. Now I need to see what that looks like. All right, so there were those guys. And 80s Kid wanted to know what I thought about Transformers 1. Had him up, ready to discuss. So this is the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. A lot happening there. I have to watch the show, the movie, to see if I care. And he looks pretty decent. Got the whole semi look going. I feel like they're messing me up with the Studio Series line now. I like it just for the Transformers the movie looks. When I'm seeing this on the peg, I'm like, oh, it's something else. It's from the Bay universe. But this Prime does look cool. Lots of lasers blasting away on either side. He's got his Energon axe. Cool looking head sculpt. So I guess it'll really depend on how I like the movie. But in terms of figures, it looks cool. Tusk Anarchist. I'm actually glad you made that clear on Iron Fist. I kind of think I want him more now just to complete that team. Yeah, I mean, it is totally. I mean, they've deserved all the speculation, the skepticism people have had. They've worked hard to earn that reputation, but they've really turned the corner to me, except for those new Warriors, in terms of like, all right, let's complete teams. Let's get Wolfsbane out there. Here's some more astonishing X-Men. We got Wolverine double dip. So here's another member of your new Avengers team. So they're actually doing what I've been clamoring for them to do for years. Now they're on it. So I'm not gonna be like, but you should have done the classic Iron Fist. He can still come out, and there's no reason that he can't. Maybe they'll put him on a retro card. You got the power. Yeah. Man, that is a ridiculous high note to hit. Even when you know you can't sing and you're just trying to do it just for fun. Whew. Vocal cords. It's rough out here. All right, so what else showed up this week? Oh, for all you wrestling fans, I know there are some of you, and then there's some that are not. But let me run through this real fast. So Jazzwares, with their amazing quality figures, has this new thing, the Vault, and they've got Ring of Honor versions of the Young Bucks. They look pretty decent. It's kind of more how they look when they were part of the Bullet Club originally. So I'm kind of interested. Then we got the Ring of Honor, Brian Danielson. Also looks pretty cool. Uh his body still looks wrong for Daniel Bryanson. That top torso is kind of, I don't know what they're doing. And I just want them to do better molds and do all the stuff better that they're not. But we'll see. The Young Bucks, how much are these guys? Oh, we don't know yet. They're surprise price. But you got cloth shirts. That's cool. So we'll see how those pan out. Fearless Heart Mark. The pre-yellowed gray plastic on that Optimus is a deal breaker. Ryan Daly, Missing Knight and Colleen Wing comic 2-pack. Hopefully. No, I know it's not from the Bayverse. I'm just saying when I see the studio series in that with the Bayverse figures, I'm like, oh, I thought it was one from Transformers the movie. Not those. Roberts, Infinite Realm says Transformers look like Transformers meets Cars, and not in a good way. Yikes. Well, that's not encouraging. Hopefully it's better than that. Jesus, 9:30 already. And I haven't even gotten to the topic of the day, of the night. So without furthers, let's get to it. Oops. Brian Danielson? I figure it looks like Maven to me. Kids. Oh, yeah. In 2021, Stan Bush released a banger of a new song that is as great as his 80s stuff called Stand or Fall. Check it out. Thank you. I will check it out. G. Bruce says this is probably an unpopular opinion. It's a safe space here, though. But I prefer the Fraction era Iron Fist look to the bare chest 70s Kung Fu exploitation design. I just think it's a cleaner, less busy design. I had that figure too. I think it's fun. But I don't need a new one because that figure is still really good. Green Man, the Transformer One faces are so weird. They're definitely different. All right. So I'm putting it out to you guys. Now, if you have a friend who's like, I'm hearing all this great stuff about G.I. Joe Classified series, but do I really want it? I don't know. If I were to get any 5 figures, which ones should I get? Maybe I'll keep collecting more based on how much I like these 5. What 5 figures would you recommend from the Classified series line to go, yeah, once you open these 5, once you open these 2, you're going to be into the line. But here are 5 gateway figures that are going to pull you all the way into the collecting black hole that is G.I. Joe Classified series. So I'll give you mine. Maybe I'll start breaking them out. It's not going to be buzzer for sure. See you later, Marvel fan. Appreciate you coming through. Which 5 would you choose? For me, my first one is Retro Duke, because if they're a G.I. Joe fan and all, they probably watched the cartoon. Retro Duke is basically the cartoon and the Real American Hero version all in one, and really smooth, fluid articulation. Got a ton of gear, really fun to pose. And you've got options. You've got the old school Real American Hero gun, you've got the cartoon gun, you're covered. So I think that makes him a really strong one. Go some more while you guys are throwing in and putting in stuff. Number 2 is Retro Scarlet. Shocker. Scarlet's an awesome figure. She's got a ton of good gear, great accessories. Again, the fact that you can plug in and out different ponytails and just take the ponytail out to get the original Scarlet look is so cool to me. So you got that. Number 3, this is, I was like, hey, where do I go with this? I'm going with Bazooka. Bazooka is nice and big. He can hold his missile launcher really easily. Nice, colorful setup there. And he's one of those first non-traditional Joes. He's running around in a football jersey. I think they did such a great job on his figure. He's got a nice size to him. The head sculpt is perfect. He's really knocked him out. Let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. Roberts, Rock and Roll. Yeah. Storm Shadow, Zarana, Dusty, and Bat. Nice, strong choices. G. Bruce says 5 Joes, Rock and Roll, Agent Helix, Range Viper, Retro Commando Snake Eyes, Retro Scarlet. I have very little familiarity with G.I. Joe. I just like the toys, so these are my personal faves. Strong choices. David Thanos says Sergeant Slaughter, Eddie's disease, Storm Shadow Retro, Scarlet Retro, Snow Job, Retro Snake Eyes. Solid choices. Can't believe I forgot Retro Snake Eyes. Doc Avenger, Outback Tiger Force, Spirit, Classic Storm Shadow, Hawk, Retro Duke, and Scarlet. Some other two, so you guys know that I wrote them down. Uh, Rock and Roll. I feel like he's going to be a popular one. He's a good update on the original 13 design. If they do a retro one, I will buy it too. But I really like this updated version. Kind of really pulls off that surfer who's a soldier thing really well. And his weapon's great. His helmet's awesome. He's got he's great. He's got everything that I would want in a 6-inch version of Rock and Roll. And if they do a retro one, cool. But I'm fine if they don't too. Snake Eyes says Cobra Commander. Snake Eyes, what? Duke, Scarlet, and Firefly. Very solid choices. Which Firefly? The Assault on Cobra Island or the retro one? Mr. Cheeseburger, Serpentor, Range Viper. Yeah, that's a really good choice. Retro Snake Eyes, 60th Soldier, Wolf Snow Serpent. Yeah, the Snow Serpent should have made my cut, but didn't. I put Snow Job on there, and I did just kind of subconsciously put in all Joes. I'm sure I could do a top 5 of Cobras. Now let me do that real fast. Crimson Viper. Yeah, the Crimson Guard, the Range Viper. There we go. Cobra Eel, Snow Serpent, because wow. And let's see, Retro Storm Shadow. So yeah, there were some tough calls on that one too. Ripper should make the cut at some point, but yeah. Robert says nothing. I don't have the latest retro figs, so didn't want to give anything I don't have firsthand experience with. Makes sense. 80s Kid says Retro Duke. Number 2, Shipwreck. Number 3, Retro Scarlet. Number 4, Bazooka. And number 5, General Hawk. Strong choices as well. Jamelin says Grunt. Heavy Artillery Roadblock. And you know it. Retro Scarlet. Mole Rat. Yeah, fun. And you can do all kinds of cool stuff with them. And Helix. Nice. Nice to see Helix getting some love too. She's a very fun figure with a ton of gear. Ryan says Lieutenant Falcon, Mad Marauders Barbecue, Python Televiper, Retro Lady J, and Zaymot. No Tomax. 1216. Yeah. Let me try that again. 1216 Anarchist, Retro Duke, Scarlet and Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander, Grunt. Yeah, Grunt really works because he can do so much stuff. Frost Mirage, what's up? Number 1, Spirit. Yeah. Excuse me. Spirit's a really good figure. Number 2, Zartan Retro. 3, Outback Tiger Force. Number 4, Major Blood. Number 5, Heavy Artillery Roadblock. Yeah, that was a badly needed update, and I'm glad we got that for him. Lawston says Retro Scarlet, Retro Storm Shadow, Retro Roblox, Spirit, Retro Duke. It's funny that Spirit is probably one of those first ones that is so true to the retro design. He doesn't even get a retro card, but so good, and he holds up really strong with all the rest of those. Liquid Identity 101, Mutton Junkyard, Junk, Rock and Roll, Helix, Snake Eyes Timber Commando set, and Lowlight. Nice. We're getting a nice variety of figures. And I think it's cool because you really can't go wrong. I mean, you give somebody any of these 5, you can mix and match them however you want. They're still going to be like, wow, this is a fun line. Blake says, got to have a Snake Eyes, Bat, Scarlet, Destro, Duke. Solid choices there. Jamelin, I had Retro Snake Eyes, but I know a lot of people prefer him in version 2. I also should have included Snow Job. Snow Job is just like super versatile because I brought him out in the snow. It was like, yes, this is so much fun. So yeah, he probably won a slot in there simply because I got to take him in his natural element. Badger Wolf Prime, Commando Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, Torpedo, Tiger Force Outback, Zartan. I think Tiger Force Outback is going to be probably the one case where the classic original colors don't win out over, the repaint. I don't think we're gonna see too many Night Forces, but that's interesting. Jamlin, dang, Tripwire is good too. Need to get Tripwire. Because I feel like it's getting close to me going, he sold out. Oh no. Look at Identity 101. For someone new to Joe, I would never recommend retro Snake Eyes over the original Timber packs. Really? Interesting. Why is that? Blake, Frost Mirage, we need a Major Blood. I miss it. I think a lot of others did too. Yeah, I was during that hard to find period for that line. Fearless Heartmark says Sergeant Slaughter, Serpentor, Retro Duke, His Tank Commander, Retro Baroness. Nice. 80s Kid, dang it, darn it. I forgot about the new Firefly. Lawson, Top 5 Cobra, Retro Cobra Commander, Destro, Baroness, Cobra Infantry, Zartan. Retro, yeah. I figured, but I just want to make sure. G-Brew, Rock and Roll is hands down my favorite classified figure. He poses great. The design is great. The sculpt and paint are fantastic. That beard is awesome. And it tells you a lot about his character and personality. It does. It really, yeah, he's all those reasons is why he's on my list too. That's a good way to sum it up for him. Liquid Identity 101. It's so hard to stick to only 5. We need at least 7. It seems like it, right? I mean, even then, that wouldn't be enough. Doc Avenger, Crocmaster, Serpentor, Master Zartan, maybe Crocmaster, Zartan, Firefly, Shadow Tracker. Yeah. Excuse me. Mr. Cheeseburger, Quick Kick was really well done too. They came with frozen fudgies. Like, how awesome was that? It's like you win a slot on the top 5 G.I. Joe simply because you came with frozen fudgies. And the fact that they had the silver wrapping, they had the bars individually sculpted. It wasn't just a block of brown. It was like, yo, there's some serious work into this guy. And he got an additional head sculpt too. So yeah, not arguing with you on that one at all. David Thanos, no love for Retro Destro. He's too short. Destro's like towering over Cobra Commander. I feel like if they get another crack where they just start over and not just repaint, because that was the deal with that Retro Baroness, Lady J, and Destro. It was just like, here you go, we're fixing the colors. But as we've seen with Retro Scarlet and Duke, when they do the full overhaul, it's awesome. So yeah. Blake says, I have 3 top 5 lists, so 15. This is hard because almost every G.I. Joe they released in the last 2 years could be a top 5 for sure. It is wild because it's like the quality is just so great with all these figures. Like, good luck trying to pick 5 or 10 or 20. Lawson, I really want Snake Eyes Retro in my top 5. Can't think of G.I. Joe without Snake Eyes. Just can't. Yeah. Badger Wolf Prime. I'm getting older, so Tiger Force Outback makes more sense now. Yes. Ryan, realist, you mean that first list was a troll? God, I think it was with Falcon as your number 1. Number 1, Retro Duke. Number 2, Alpha Commando, Snake Eyes and Timber Compromise. Number 3, Spirit. 4, Heavy Artillery Roadblock. 5, Storm Shadow. Nice choices. Rock and Roll is one of the best from the classified line. Lawson, TC, Cobra Officer. Number 2, Spirit. Number 3, Stalker. Nice. 4, Bats. Grunt. Number 5. Yeah, it's so wild. Everyone can have a totally different top 5 list. And I'm like, yeah, that was a good one. Good call there too. Like, Jeff, you got to do top 5 list per wave. OG wave 2. It seems like I need to, right? Because this is, you can take anything. You ain't never lied. Yeah, this is, I don't know what I was thinking on this. This just got too hard real fast. Lawson, one of the things I always remember about the G.I. Joe cartoon is a PSA. Thanks, Quick Kick. And now we know G.I. Joe. 80s Kid goes. Number 1, Firefly. Number 2, Tunnel Rat. 3, Spirit. 4, Retro Gung-Ho. Yes. Number 5, Dreadnought Ripper. They look like trout just before you pump them in the frying pan and eat them. G-Brew. For someone who isn't familiar with G.I. Joe, like myself, I feel the Retro Snake Eyes could make a solid covert type army builder. It could, especially if we get that version 2 version, because Love that one. Aaron, Amazon Roadblock, Retro Scarlet, Color Change Zartan, Retro Storm Shadow, 000 Snake Eyes. I didn't get that one, but yeah, I know a lot of people love it. Loston says number 1 Falcon, 2 Cover Girl, 3 Falcon, 4 guys. Wait a second, what's going on here? Ryan, the rockets on Destro's forearms bother me. I wish they weren't sculpted on. It could be adjusted depending on how he's posed. That would be really cool. And add the grenades too. I mean, this guy was running around with rockets and grenades. He is a disaster. Almost as bad as Blowtorch, but yes, put the whole thing on there. Turtle Buster, I'm not quite sure what you said. Maybe you missed a word. Doc Avenger says, "Oh yeah, bats. When I saw those in Target, I was in love. Seriously, give me all the bats." Liquid Identity 101. Too many choices for current fans. Bringing in a new fan requires some pizzazz figs. What about Rockstar? No, I missed the joke. Pilar. You know the Misfits. Game Quest. Huge fan of Wolf Spider, but seem to be the only one. It's all good. I feel like some people in here like Wolf Spider. TC loved having the figures being able to hold their complete loadout. Yes, it is so satisfying when I'm like grabbing the Foot Locker and it's not making any sound because there's no accessories going back and forth. Just put it on the shelf and everything that I need with the Joe's right there. That is absolutely right. David Thanos, what about top 5 Joe vehicles? Why not? What are your top 5 Joe vehicles? We're in the mix too. So number 1's got to be the His Tank. 2, the Vamp. 3, the Ram. 4, the Cobra Cycle. Do we have a 5th? Guess the Ferret? I guess. Frost Mirage. When Naugahyde comes out, he'll be a top 5 candidate. Yes. Liquid Identity 101. No love for Crimson Guard. I said Crimson Guard and my Cobras. Yes. Don't they just look cool? I think my only problem is I only have 2. I need like 6. So yeah, but they look cool. And the crimson pops on them. It's kind of why I wasn't rushing to do more of the crimson figures because it just looks so clean with their attire. It's like everyone's aspiring to be a Crimson Guard. Turtle Buster, they're making a new retro card cover commander. Maybe I think that's the rumor. He's gonna be, with the faceplate because Hood's bad evil. The bad guy being an evil guy. So yeah. I think that's where they're going with that. So we are going to eventually get them, but yeah. I'm trying to think, is there a 5th vehicle we actually have in hand for the Joe line? I mean, the Dragonfly is coming this year, so maybe that'll be the new number 1. Maybe it'll displace the His Tank, but I know the Vamp's right there, so I love the Vamp. Thought they did an awesome job with that. All right, so let me see here. Oh, 80s Kids has some more. There are figures I don't have yet. Number 1, Torch. 2, Doc. Airborne. Jinx. Retro Beachhead. Yes. Game Quest. Ugh, I'm about to have to top out on the classified vehicles. I love them, but I have no room anymore for things of that size until they announce a Night Raven. Lost and loved Iron Grenadier figures as a kid. Should be getting one of those in the line in the future. Ryan says, yes, Retro Card Cobra Commander will be in the next Retro Wave to be revealed probably in June. Yo, Joe, June. Hey, Ryan, are we going to get the HasLab reveal or tease next month with the actual reveal soon? Thank you. The Cobra Flight Pod, Trouble Bubble. Thank you. So, yeah, I'd move that above the Ram and the Cobra vehicle. So, yeah, there you go. The Flight Pod would be my number 3. Yeah, number 3 vehicle as of right now. And that's the only one I've army built. So, I have 3 of those. And one of those is a Python Patrol version. All right, well, I think we got everything wrapped up. Wasn't a whole lot of new stuff dropping, but there will be more stuff from Marvel because the 2-pack of Luke Cage and Iron Fist and their new Avengers attire will be coming on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. As always, I'll post the links as soon as they're posted and any other deals, all that good stuff coming up. Next week, me and the guys will be back on for our regular edition of Lyle's Movie Files. So catch up on X-Men 97. We'll be talking about that big time because we'll have 2 episodes and all the other good stuff to talk about on that end. If anything else drops over the next few days, I'll come on and do another edition of this as always. If not, I'll be back on Thursday for the standard edition list. Let me see here. What else is everybody else saying? We can't have the leader of the fastest international terrorists wearing a hood. Yeah. All right, Jeffrey, they did it. They got me. I just ordered Jordan Grace. I don't think I'll be getting too many figures from Power Town. It's expensive, but the figures are cool. Just a little bit expensive. All right, well, that's it for me on this one, guys. Thank you as always for watching. I appreciate y'all for hanging in and participating and always being cool and respectful to each other in the chats and in the comments. For now, that's it for me. Hope y'all have a great weekend. If I don't see you again until next week, thanks so much as always. This episode of the House Figure Files has been filed.